Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Love Shay, back at you with another video. Today, we're connecting with your loved ones who have crossed over into the spirit realm. And since it's October, the veil between the worlds is really thin. So this makes it the perfect time to tap into messages from those who have transitioned and kind of just hear the guidance, what love, what encouragement that they want to send to you right now. So in this reading, we might, pick up on things that maybe you didn't get a chance to say, or conversations you guys didn't get to have, or just important insight or guidance that they want you to know around your current situation in your life. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Just remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. Not every message will be for you, but if it touches you or reminds you of someone that you love, then that's your sign that it's meant for you. Also, if you want to connect with me one-on-one for a deeper reading, I do 15 and 30-minute sessions. All the information is pinned down below. All right, let's go ahead and let's dive right in. For group 1, we have the green marker. For group 2, we have the blue marker. And for group 3, we have the black marker. Again, the timestamps for the group that you selected will be pinned down in the comment section, and that will take you directly to your reading. Let's go ahead and get started. Starting off with group number 1. Those of you who felt connected to group number 1, there is very strong love, okay? Very strong love that I'm picking up on with this particular group, with this connection that you had to this person, okay? This could be someone you were very, very close to in life. This could be a parent. This could be a sibling. This could be a grandparent, or just like a really close friend, someone that you considered a sister, someone you consider you were just really close to this person. So yeah. That's what I'm picking up here. There's just strong connection that you have to this person. So let's see what we have here. So the first card that we're going to be pulling is going to be letting us know who's coming through, and then their main message for you, the guidance or support they have for you, and how they are supporting you. Okay, in this group, you guys had 2 cards come out for how they're supporting you. So let's go ahead and let's dive in. So again, this first card here is going to be letting us know who's coming through for you from the other side. And we have the Empress card coming out here. Wow. Yeah, definitely connects with the green. So for group 1, this definitely could be a mother figure. Okay, the Empress is all about nurturing. The Empress is about unconditional love, support, abundance. And so this tells me the presence that's coming through for you is someone who truly cares for your well-being, okay? Someone who wants to remind you that you are loved, someone who wants to remind you that you are seen, that you are cherished. I feel like they want to give you a hug. Okay, whoever this person is who has transitioned to the other side, they want to give you a hug. This could be a motherly figure. This could be a grandmother, or even someone in your life who's always encouraged you to take care of yourself, someone who has encouraged you to take care of your gifts, to embrace your gifts. The Empress energy is here to remind you that you're worthy of love, that you're worthy of comfort, that you're worthy of healing, and that the support of your loved ones continue even from the other side. This person's love is strong, okay? It is strong. When I tell you nothing could get in the way, I'm hearing them say nothing could ever stop them from loving you. Nothing could ever stop them from loving you. I just pick up on this unconditional love from this person that's coming through for you. This could even be a mentor for somebody, an aunt, or just somebody who embodied like motherly energy, This is somebody who spoke life into you, spoke life into your dreams, somebody who taught you how to be strong, but also know when to be soft at the same time. And they're stepping forward here because they can see that right now you're in a season where you're being called to nurture yourself as much as you nurture others, okay? And this loved one that's coming through here is reminding you that you carry their strength. Okay, you carry their softness within you. You inherited this. And some of you may even feel a presence lately, a scent, a memory, a song, a phrase that just keeps coming to mind from this person. And that's their way of letting you know that they're right here. They're cheering you on. They're proud of how far you've come. And they're guiding you to grow, to face life's challenges without losing your heart. Something about losing your heart, okay? They're saying like, I'm proud of you. I see how hard you're working. I see how hard you're trying. And I see the ways that you've been breaking cycles. This person is saying, I am still your safe place. You don't have to do this alone. So you may have felt very lonely or alone, or there was this fear of being alone after this person transitioned into the spiritual realm. Okay. So the next card here is going to be their main message for you. What's their main message for you at this time? We have the 9 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Okay. So this is definitely feminine energy that I'm picking up on, okay? Motherly energy, but more so just feminine energy, okay? So their main message for you, this loved one that's coming through, is all about your self-worth, all about your independence, and recognizing your own value. So this loved one from the other side, they're coming through and they're saying clearly, I see how hard you've been working. How much you give to other people, how much you sometimes forget to give to yourself, and you've been pouring so much into everyone else and everything around you, but you might be doubting your own worth. You're doubting your own success, or even your ability to stand on your own in some way. And they want you to hear that it's okay to pause and honor yourself. It's okay to celebrate your accomplishments. And they're reminding you, they're showing me that you have tunnel vision, you know, like she's just so dedicated. They're even saying like, you know, your head, you're hard-headed, you know, you have tunnel vision, you know, but they're wanting to remind you of your worth, and it's not dependent on what you do for others. Your worth is not tied to what you do for other people. Your worth is not tied to what you do for other people. This is also about breaking some type of pattern or some type of cycle here. They're talking about of self-doubt or feeling like you need to earn love or validation. And so they want you to embrace the idea that you are exactly enough as you are right now. If you didn't work on yourself anymore, you are worthy of love. You are allowed to enjoy success and your comfort, and allow, you know, yourself to be free and just, you know, exist in life and not have any guilt or not have any hesitation. Okay. And the next card here is going to be their guidance for you, how they want you to navigate their guidance for you, how they want you to navigate this energy here. Wow. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, they're really coming through. So, you know, you guys may be overworking. You may be in a job right now where you're working really hard and you're not being paid enough, and they're like, you're worthy of more than that. You could be in a relationship where they're not valuing you for your worth, and they're like, you deserve more than that. You are worthy of more than that. You're putting in too much work for this, and you're not receiving enough. You're pushing yourself too hard as well. So you're overworking, 8 of Pentacles, you're overgiving, and you're trying to perfect everything in your life to the point that it is exhausting you. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And so this loved one is saying, slow down. Like literally slow down. You don't have to prove yourself constantly. Maybe you saw this person working themselves down. They were always doing for other people, giving and pouring into other people. And you saw this person do this, because whoever this is that's coming through here for you, group 1, they sound as if their message that they have for you today is coming from experience, right? So yeah, but they're saying you don't have to prove yourself constantly. You don't have to do it all. You don't have to worry about meeting everyone else's expectations. So they want you to take a step back. They want you to focus on quality over quantity. So, quality over quantity in your relationships, in your work, and even in how you show up for yourself. Okay. And then this last card here, which you guys had 2 cards come out, is going to be how they are supporting you. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, this was crazy. When this came out, I was like, how the heck did 4 of Pentacles get in this deck? How did 4 of Pentacles get in this deck? I was so confused by that. But I was like, okay, this is for sure for group 1. Notice how many pentacles you guys have out here. So you could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This loved one that is coming through could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But yeah, so both of these cards came out, y'all. Don't know how we have doubles, but whatever. But the 4 of Pentacles is all about, for this message, holding space, protection, stability. And the fact that 2 came out is showing me that this loved one is doubling down on keeping you safe. They wanted you to know, like, I got you. I'm going to keep you safe. Like, they're literally guarding your heart, your energy, and your resources emotionally, spiritually, and sometimes even materially as well. They're making sure you're good, and they want you to know that it's okay to protect yourself. You know, it's okay to set boundaries and to, you know, hold on to your energy a little bit. Protect your energy while you heal. They want you to know you don't have to give everything away to the world right now. It's okay to say no. But the biggest thing that I was picking up here is that even when you guys feel drained or you feel uncertain, this loved one that's coming through is always holding that like protective space for you. They're showing up as well as like your guardian, okay? This is a loved one who transitioned to the other side, who became a guardian for you to make sure that nothing external can kind of shake your foundation while you navigate different phases in your life, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to pull some additional messages on camera here for you guys. Wow. It says, I left a piece of me in you. So this could be, like I said, this is feminine energy here. I left a piece of me. And then, like I said, you guys were really connected to each other. I left a piece of me in you. So what this tells me, you guys, is that this loved one that's coming through here is, it's like they're saying, like, even though I'm no longer physically here, a piece of my love, my wisdom, my presence remains with you, remains in you. And the beautiful part about this is that, like, you can tap into this energy, like, whenever you need guidance, whenever you need comfort, whenever you need strength, because they're literally, like, always there. And again, that's why it feels like this person's message that's coming through here is lived experience. It's kind of like they're warning you to not repeat the same cycles in life that they kind of had to go through. They were always overgiving. They were very focused on the family, you know, and they didn't get to experience life in some way. They missed out on something that they don't want you to miss out on. So this is likely maternal or feminine energy here for sure. But they're saying, like, when you step into moments of like doubt, or when you step into moments of fear, a part of me lives in you, lives in you. This could also be a child here. This could also be a child, or this could be your mother here with left a piece of me in you. For somebody, I'm hearing this is a child, okay? A child that you may have carried to full term. And this child decided to go back to the spirit realm. Wow. Let me get that. Okay, something's coming through here about a child that you carried to full term, or you may not have carried to full term, but there's a child, okay, that you were pregnant with. And this child went, they passed on. They went to the ancestor realm as your guardian. They came through here as a guardian. They're saying they were never meant to actually come into the physical realm. So you could stop carrying the guilt or pain or sadness around something that you may have done wrong. Okay, because their mission was to never actually come to Earthside. Okay, they didn't mean to stay here. They were here for a good time and not a long time. It's kind of what they're saying here. And this could be just for like a specific person, but I have to deliver that message. But they want you to stop carrying the guilt or the pain or the shame. They're saying shame. You carry shame. Shame around their conception, shame around the pregnancy, shame around the death. They're saying, please don't carry that guilt, that pain, that feeling that you did something wrong. My mission was never to stay here on earth. So maybe that's why they're talking about your heart. You keep this very close to you. Wow, you guys. Okay, so I'm feeling like emotional. And so this is definitely your energy here, where this is something that you hold back the tears, okay? This is something, group one, that I feel like you guys hold back the tears. And the way that you deal with this pain or this shame or this sadness is you overcompensating your relationships by being this motherly figure, by being this motherly role, by stepping in and helping people and doing and weighing yourself down and giving. Because you're doing it from a space of shame, from guilt, from pain. To distract yourself. Okay. For somebody, they're speaking about a specific necklace that you wear that reminds you of them. They could have given you a necklace. You could have gotten a necklace to wear in their honor. Okay. Something about an heirloom or a specific piece of jewelry, or even I'm hearing a teddy bear, okay? A teddy bear, something that they left behind that they want to speak about, that they recognize that they're with you when you carry that. They're with you when you're holding this. It could be a card as well, a card, or somebody showing me a picture that you look at often, a necklace with a picture in it, a picture you have in your car. But there's something about something significant, something physical that you've held on to here. You hold it very, very close to your heart, very close to you, in remembrance of this person. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's pull an additional message here. Okay. Yeah. I am with you all the time. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, they are literally always with you. Like when you think you're talking to yourself, they're right there. Like, yeah, they're always there with you. And then bottom of the deck, y'all, look at that. I see all you do, I see all that you do for others. Exactly. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pull from this deck here, and then let's close out and then move on to group number 2. All right, so we have time coming out here, the number 41. Okay, so group number 1, what I'm hearing here is they want you to be, they want you to know, like, you don't see the full picture yet, okay? They want you to know that you don't see the full picture yet, but there's healing and there's growth that's happening, even if you don't see it. They're saying time is on your side. Maybe you feel like you're running out of time. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough time. Maybe you feel like you could be maybe 40, Okay? You could be in your early 40s here with 41. Okay? You could be in your 30s here, but this energy, yeah, because we have 44. You could be 44. You could be 38. Yeah, but what's coming through here is that you feel like you're running out of time in some way. And they want you to know that everything is unfolding as it should unfold. Everything is unfolding as it should unfold for you. Bottom of the deck energy, we have gratitude. Okay, gratitude. Also, this is specific. This person could have passed away from breast cancer as well. I am picking up on that energy with this card. Or some like this person you could have felt like you didn't have enough time with them. You know, you could have felt like, oh my God, I didn't have enough time with them. And that's why I'm carrying this grief, this shame, this pain. We didn't have enough time with each other. And then look, they say, I'm with you all the time. Okay. It just feels like, there wasn't enough time, there wasn't enough time here, to have certain conversations, to share certain information. Maybe you didn't feel like you got to spend enough time with this person when they were here, and you're carrying around a lot of guilt and a lot of shame around not spending enough time with them in some way. Or maybe they have some type of message that's coming through here regarding how much time they feel like they didn't get to spend with you in some way. But they're saying here with the Four of Pentacles coming out here twice, the feeling is mutual. The way you want to hug them, they want to hug you. The way you love them, they love you. Like, this is like unconditional love. You guys have spent many, many lifetimes together. Okay? Many lifetimes together, you guys. Okay. So that is your message from the other side. Group number 1. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. If you want to book a private reading with me, I have 15 and 30-minute sessions available. The information is going to be pinned in the comment section as well as in the description bar. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Number 2, okay, if you chose the blue marker, let's go ahead and take a look and see what messages you have from the other side. Okay. Let me just tap into your energy. So group 2, this energy, this feels masculine, okay? This energy feels masculine, or like a mentor, or somebody who gave you a lot of advice, or somebody who could have even been very hard on you, who had really high standards. Maybe they passed away when you needed guidance. Maybe you feel like they passed away when you really needed them. Or this could be like a father figure, an uncle, a brother, a teacher, just somebody that you really communicated with a lot. With the blue throat chakra energy here, this could be like a loved one who struggled to express their feelings in their waking life, and now they're able to say everything from the other side. This could be someone who is very closed off, very cold, very rigid, didn't like to talk about their feelings a lot, they didn't have I'm hearing they didn't have like a legacy plan, they didn't have like a death plan or anything like that. They didn't like to communicate about things related to death. Their death could have been something that could have been sudden, or for somebody, this could have been, I'm hearing early onset dementia. Wow, that's super specific. Okay. This person suffered with early onset of dementia, or some form of like mental health issue. Okay. Or they had an undiagnosed mental health issue that's coming through. They're like, they're saying for somebody here as well, this is like saying that they had like autism, or like they were on the spectrum. Okay. Whoever this person is, they're recognizing like now they're on the other side. Like, wow, I was on the spectrum, maybe they didn't identify with things like that. They didn't take their mental health seriously in some way. But it's like now I'm hearing that they're in their life review. Okay. This person, has been in their life review, and they're just looking back at things. It was like, man, boy, was I rigid? Boy, was I boring? Boy, did I have a lot of mental distractions, yeah. Okay. Interesting. For some of you, this person's energy feels youthful. It feels fun. It feels like they kind of had too much fun, and they may have, a transition way before their time. Okay. Really early, something like their early 20s, but just really early. It could have been an accident. I'm also picking up on that as well. It could have been an accident. Them not taking care of their mental health, them not taking care of their physical health. But they were for sure ignoring something. They were ignoring something. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's dive into who this can be. Okay. So let's get the cards laid out here. All right. So the first card is going to take a look at who's coming through for you. Group 2, who's coming through for you? We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And instantly when this card came out, it felt very sad. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This person may have passed and transitioned very sad. Okay? Very sad energy. Nothing to live for. Like, just the energy that I just picked up on was very sad with this person. This is somebody who felt very frustrated. They felt very impatient. They felt like things were never working out the way that they hoped. You know, maybe they left some projects, they left some dreams, some conversations that were just unfinished, and now that energy is kind of coming through now. And they want to ask for forgiveness. This could even be somebody who, you know, took their own life, right? But what's coming through is forgiveness. I feel like if this is the situation for somebody, this particular situation feels like after they did what they did, they realized that they made a mistake. They know that life didn't always give them the time they needed to fully express themselves, to reach their potential, or to say all the things they wanted to say or do. And now from the other side, they're making sure that that energy of completion, of patience, of perspective is available to you. Interesting. But they're saying here, even though I couldn't finish everything in life, I'm here to support you in finishing your journey. Like, they really want you to finish your journey. I'm holding your back. Like, I got your back. I want to see that you're okay. See that things go your way. So this person left some things unfinished for sure. But they really want to make sure that you don't carry the weight of their unfinished business. Or they're speaking about just unfinished business in general. They had a lot of unfinished business. But they have a lot of perspective from the other side. I do see that. They have a lot of perspective and they're willing to give emotional support. Emotional support that during their life, they feel like they really didn't get it, or they feel like they couldn't reach out, or like, again, there's something with the throat chakra here. Something with the throat chakra here. I want to pull. I miss our morning coffee. So this could be, again, you know, this is very specific. So this could be someone that you literally had morning coffee with every morning. Or like this could be someone you work with, or this could also be someone that you talk to in the morning all the time here. You know, our morning chit chat, our morning coffee. This is somebody who you were part of, or they were part of your daily routine, your little rituals. You know what I mean? Someone you talk to every day, and they're reminding you of like meaningful moments that you guys share together, and want you to focus on the positive, the times that you guys laugh together, the simple things that made life feel a little better for them. It was like when they weren't talking to you, they're saying when they weren't hanging around you on the phone with you, you know, they were very depressed, you know, very sad. But when you would come around, you would bring light, you know, you would bring light, you would bring hope, you would bring your good vibes, you would bring the laughs as well. Someone is speaking about how much you guys laugh together. They want you to cherish the little things in life and to remember that it's not just the big moments. You don't have to wait for that vacation, or wait for that promotion at your job, or wait for that thing to take off. They want you to enjoy the little moments. And that's kind of what they missed out on. They missed out on enjoying the little moments in life. And that ultimately is what they had to heal and deal with, you know, from the other side, you know. Let's take a look and see. Let's see their main message to you. I feel like we kind of already spilled into that. But okay, we have the Devil card coming out here. Okay, so this person, for some of you guys, this person could have overdosed. I am picking up on that. They could have been very wild, like, you know, like a very wild life, you know, because the Devil is showing up here. And it's talking about patterns. The devil card is talking about attachments, blockages, things that may have kept you feeling stuck or constrained or weighed down in life, right? And so Spirit is saying, like, I see the struggles that you've been facing, the cycles that maybe you felt trapped in. Maybe you have some things going on, maybe you are dealing with substance abuse in some way. Or this could be the energy of this person that passed on, but this is coming through as their main message. So their main message, honestly, it feels like with the devil card, this person's message was, they may have said all the time, like, don't be like me, don't do what I do. There's something here about not repeating certain toxic things, certain, habits, certain addictive patterns, certain toxic relationships here. But they're saying that these things didn't serve them well. And it's coming through to make sure that you don't repeat those cycles. So it's coming through as prevention, as a preventative measure, they're saying. So it was like them saying, like, I want you to recognize the signs. If you feel drawn to a relationship, if you feel drawn to a habit or a situation that feels limiting, they're saying, like, pause. Remember me and choose differently, You don't have to follow the same path that I did. So this energy as well, it feels like tough love. It feels like tough love. Okay, let's take a look and see guidance. Yeah, the Chariot. Wow, beautiful. And then let's take a look and see how they're supporting you. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Wow, this person was wild, okay? They were wild. They had a good time for sure. So they're saying, like, with the Chariot here, you have the power to choose differently, right? You can move forward with confidence and you can leave these old cycles behind. You can leave all of this behind. This is also, I feel like this person is coming through and saying that, yeah, shit's gonna happen, okay? Shit happens. But you have the strength, you have the inner drive to overcome them and not be overcome by them like this person did. They were overcome by their adversities, by their challenges, by their mental health, by all these things, their environment. But they're saying you have the opportunity. This could be someone that's a brother, okay? Because they're speaking about someone that they considered a nephew. You could have a son, they consider a son like a nephew or something like that. Or you have a son, or you have someone that reminds them of them and they want you to watch over them in some way, for them to choose differently or be differently. Something coming through about that, okay? And I feel like they're supporting you with this Queen of Wands in reverse here, because and this feels kind of like a warning. This is how they're supporting you, is through the warning, They feel like sometimes you hold back and you second guess yourself and you let other people's expectations kind of weigh you down. And they want you to step into your power. They want you to step into your power. And not let these things take you over. Take over. Let's pull another card here. Let's pull another card here for group 2. Thank you for making amends. So this could have been very difficult. Again, like I said in the beginning of this reading, this person was asking for understanding for their decisions. And I feel like whoever this message is for, it took you a while to understand why they did what they did. You were hurt, you were sad, you were angry, you were frustrated for quite a bit, and it took you a while. But I feel like at the time of this reading, the reason why they're coming through is that you finally made amends. You finally forgiven this person for their actions here. And then we have happiness is not a betrayal of me. So you may be afraid or fear, like, because you feel like this person couldn't fully be happy. You feel like they missed out on so much that a part of you holds back on your happiness, your joy. And they're saying, like, be happy, live your life. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card and then close out. One more message. Okay. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Okay. Please take care of yourself. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's pull. Let's pull from this deck here. Oh, too many cards. All right. So we have divinity coming out here. Okay. So, yeah, divinity. So this person may have been like 20, or like I said, this is young energy. But as well as this could be a father, this could be someone who was an alcoholic. This could be someone who was on drugs. This could be someone that was in and out of like homelessness, or this could be someone who just kind of was in and out of your life in some way. They had a lot going on. They were in toxic relationships. It was just a lot they had going on, you know. But I do feel like, you know, this person is here to guide you. They're here to protect you. And they just want you to look at how they live their life and not see it as like a reflection of you. Because I feel like you absorb kind of like what happened with them. You blame yourself in some way. You know, like there's some blame that you have. Maybe you know, they're saying like, don't feel bad if at some point you got sick and tired, you know, of like, oh my God, you're always calling me drunk. Oh my God, you always have this problem. Oh my God, you have this going on. You have so much drama. I'm so frustrated. I'm so angry. They're saying they're not lingering on that. And they don't want you to linger on those things. They're saying that they know they were a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay? I don't know who needs to hear that, but they know they were a pain in the ass sometimes. And they're sorry for that. Okay? And they're sorry for that. This person's energy coming through here, it's kind of like they want acceptance from you. They want acceptance from you in some way. That's why the reading is not over. I feel like there's something here where this person wants acceptance from you. They want forgiveness, you know? They want forgiveness in some way. Look at that. I love you. This person wants forgiveness from you. They want you to, look, yeah, they want forgiveness for their behavior. There's a little embarrassment that they have looking back on things that they have done, things that they have put you through, things they put other people through. And it's kind of like what they're learning on the other side is they have to forgive themselves. They have to forgive themselves. Close this one out. 3, you chose the black marker. Let's go ahead and tap into your energy. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in and we're going to see who's coming through for you. Wow. And then of course the 5 of Cups is dressed in black. This should be super interesting. Yeah. 5 of Cups. All right. Damn. This is very emotional. The 5 of Cups, it represents loss and grief and sadness. And so there may have been a moment or some moments that may have left a deep mark on your heart. Like this could be the death for you. That was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'll do if this person dies. I don't know what I would do if I lost this person. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I'm hearing that for somebody. This loved one coming through is showing up from a place of understanding your pain and holding space for your feelings. It's like immediately as I tapped into this person's energy, they almost want to like hug you and soothe you. They were there the day you found out that they passed away. And it broke their heart to see you so heartbroken. Like, geez, you guys, they felt a part of you die when you found out that they had transitioned. To see you so disappointed, to see you so sad, to see you full of regret. This is somebody who had a very, very deep connection with. This is somebody who's passing, like their absence, just really, you just kind of deal with it every day as it comes, you know? This is very tender energy here. This could be fresh. This could be fresh energy here. They could have just transitioned. Because they're saying that you're still grieving here. I need to pull some clarifiers. Because they're saying here that you're still grieving. Oh my God, look at that. Cannot make this up. They're saying you're still grieving. You're still crying. There's something still like this is fresh, or you can't get over it. Like you just can't understand this. This is very, very tender energy here. They're showing me that you're still trying to process your emotions. Still trying to understand. What I'm getting here is the stage of grief that you guys are in right now is depression and sadness. That's the stage of grief that you guys are in. Where you're focused on like what's lost, like what you've lost. And they're here in this reading right now because they want you to get to a place of acceptance and the ability to see the opportunities of love that still exists for you. Let's pull the clarifier for the Five of Cups. Clarifier for the Five of Cups. Who's coming through? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles coming out here in reverse for who's coming through. Oh my goodness. This energy, I'm not going to lie, y'all. It feels so heavy, like heavy in my chest. So the Six of Pentacles talks about imbalance of giving and receiving, right? And so I feel like, you know, perhaps there's a sense of like unfairness in your relationship or in your life in some way. Because they're speaking about something that you're currently dealing with immediately. Something they've been waiting to speak to you about. They've been waiting to get this off of their chest. Waiting to talk to you about this. Something about an imbalance in a relationship. Something is unfair. This could be something they're talking about that was unfair that happened when they were still here. This could be something they're talking about where you gave a lot of love, a lot of time, a lot of energy, and you didn't feel like it was reciprocated. Or maybe this is someone in your life who took advantage of your generosity. And that's also tied to the pain and the sorrow that you feel. This could be someone that took advantage of you at one point in time. Or this could be them letting you know that they're seeing right now that you are being taken advantage of in a relationship dynamic. They're acknowledging that. Or this is something from the past coming through here. Of you being taken advantage of. Okay, let's pull a clarifier here. Because they really want to focus on this message. It's kind of like they won't let me proceed until they get out what they want to get out. They have to get this out, Spirit. What's going on here? I regret my poor choices. This person is saying, I regret my poor choices. Okay? I will show you some signs and synchronicities. What else? More. Please forgive yourself. More. Sometimes I didn't know what to do. This feels like a parent for somebody. This feels like a parent They could have had you very young. They could have had you very, very young. Okay? But this is also somebody who had a lot of authority or influence in your life, which is weird. But they're stepping forward with regret. They regret their poor choices. They want you to forgive yourself. They didn't know what to do sometimes. This is someone who, while they were here, they didn't always get it right. You know, they may have had their own demons, their own pain. And as a result of that, they made decisions that kind of affected your life. But their spirit is so different now, though. They're coming like here from a place of accountability, from a place of love. They're acknowledging that their actions may have left you feeling unworthy or unsupported or confused. Their actions may be the reason why you struggled in relationships, why you accept the bare minimum in love. So this, oh my God. Okay, thank you. I finally got it. This energy coming through here is this person or you mourning the relationship that you never had with them. That's the problem here. There was a relationship that you never even got to have with this person because of choices and decisions they made, because of where they chose to pour their energy into at times. Okay. They're like, okay, now you can move on. Okay. So now let's go ahead and let's take a look and see like what's their main message. Now that we kind of got that clear, let's see what their main message is. The Hermit. Like I said, their energy is so different now. Like a brand new person. Okay. Okay. So their main message here for you today, group 3, is that they process that heavy energy of regret. They process that heavy energy of forgiveness even. And their spirit is coming through here as the Hermit. And this tells me that this loved one energy has completely done a 360. Okay? They're no longer wrapped up in chaos or the mistakes of the past. They moved into a space of quiet reflection, of wisdom, and of guidance. Okay? And now they want to bring you the same energy here. See that? They want to shine a light. They want to bring you that energy because you're still sitting in the energy they may have left you in. They want to bring you that energy, okay? They're here to help. They're saying, I'm here to help you find clarity. I'm here to help you find your own inner light. And even though they couldn't always be the guide for you in the way that you need it in life, now from the other side, they're determined to help you to see your path with clarity. And they want you to trust yourself. They want you to use your discernment. They want you to trust your intuition because this is how you navigate the challenges. This is how you grow from the grief. They're saying it's okay to spend time by yourself, to process what happened, to really, integrate the lessons. But their energy is saying like, I come in peace. I come in peace and I've really learned from my mistakes. Wow. This person says hurt people hurt people. That's what they just said. Hurt people hurt people. Let's take a look and see their guidance for you. The Tower card. Wow. Okay. Group number 3. The Tower card is about sudden changes, upheaval. But this energy coming through here is saying that they're saying that like you need to break chains or break down or break free away from what no longer serves you. Because this is necessary for your growth. It's necessary for your healing. It's necessary for your freedom. And they're saying, don't be afraid of a little razzle dazzle. Don't be afraid of shaking the table. Don't be afraid of pissing some people off. This is about spiritual liberation for you guys. And they want you to know that even when life feels like it's like falling the fuck apart, Your steps are guided here with the Hermit. Your steps are guided. And these changes are really leading you to clarity, to healing, to growth, to empowerment, to your highest self, to your highest path. And there's also this energy here of them letting you know they support you through the chaos. They'll be that guiding light for you when everything feels like it's going dark. Let's see how they're supporting you. Yep, King of Swords. Yep. So the way that this person is coming through here, this loved one is coming through here, how they support you from the other side, they support you through the King of Swords energy. So what that means is coming through here, how they support you from the other side, they support you through the King of Swords energy. So what that means is what was I saying? Oh, so what that means is this person that's supporting you, they support you. It's very clear and it's very strong. They're helping you to see things from a higher perspective. They give you the tools to make better decisions in your life and to help cut through the confusion. So they help you a lot when you're indecisive. They help you a lot and when you are afraid of like speaking your truth or speaking up for yourself. Oh yeah, okay. You guys may have been drawn to group number 1 and group number 2 as well. But this energy, this could be Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising as well. But they're helping you approach situations that arise in your life, learning how to be calm, learning how to be calm. Let's pull some additional messages here. Hold on. What's going on? Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, look at that. How can I help you? They're ready to do whatever. They may have not helped you a drop or a dime. But like now, they're ready to assist, help, and support you. Like whatever you need, they're like, how can I help you? How can I support you? How can I be there for you now? Please take care of yourself. And I didn't know how to comfort you. They're saying they didn't know how to comfort you. Please forgive yourself. This is an interesting message. I want to see. You may have said some things. Okay, I feel like you may have had like a really rough conversation with this person. You may have said some things and now you're thinking about what you said and they're wanting you to forgive yourself for that. Okay. And they're also acknowledging that they said some things that they didn't mean as well. They said some things they didn't mean as well. So they're like, it's all like water under the bridge, they're saying. Please forgive yourself. Can you dive deeper into that? Please forgive yourself. Can you give us a little bit more clarity on that? Please forgive yourself. The Strength card. I see all that you do for others, and I'm sorry I didn't believe you. Trigger warning. Okay. Trigger warning, you guys. So something that just came through here, and it's not going to be for everybody. For somebody, this is a parent. This is someone that you shared about a traumatic situation that you had endured. Okay, this could be from your childhood where you were SA and you did not feel supported by this person. That is something that's very specific that's coming up. I know that it's very triggering, but I did want to share that. Okay. Yeah, this could be for somebody, but I have to say it because that's what's coming through. They didn't know what to do. Maybe they pretended like they didn't know, but that's why they said they didn't know how to comfort you. They literally did not know what to do. And while it may be like, well, you could have done this, you could have done that, they're aware of that now. But at the time, they did not know what to do. Literally, like, didn't know what to do. But again, there's some type of rough conversation and a self-blame and you replaying the past words or your past actions. And they're saying, like, it's all a part of the human experience. It's part of like, you guys' shared journey together. But this no longer has to weigh you down. But they do want you to know they didn't know what to do. When you were hurting, when you needed comfort, when you needed guidance, when you needed support, they may have seemed distant. They may have seemed confused. They may have seemed just unsure about it. Maybe they said things that hurt you or made you feel like you were ignored. But they literally just didn't know how to handle it. They just didn't know how to handle that. And yeah, again, like from your perspective, it's like, well, you could have done this or you could have done that. But from their point of view, they were just lost in the moment. They didn't have the emotional capacity to understand the situation at that time. But again, now they see everything clearly here with the Hermit card. Now they see everything perfectly clear. They see your pain. They see your confusion. They see the way that you needed that comfort. And they're saying, like, I see now, I understand now, and I wish I could have done better, but at that time, I truly didn't know what to do. I truly didn't know what to do. But now that's why they're so eager here. Like, how can I help you? Like, I didn't help you then, but, like, I'm here to help you. I want to help you. I want to support you now. Sometimes the people that we love the most don't have the answers. They don't have the tools, But Spirit, I feel like it's showing you that healing comes from understanding. Healing comes from forgiveness. It comes from releasing what you couldn't control, And so there's this grief or anger that you may have carried, and it's okay for you to let that go, They're asking, they're acknowledging their limitations. And they're asking for your forgiveness, but also they're guiding you to forgive yourself from holding on to blame and, like, misunderstanding. Yeah, look at that. I see things differently now. I'm telling you. I see things differently now. And then we have, I'm helping you now. I got you now. I'll never let you go now. I'm protecting you now. I'm supporting you now. I'm loving you now. I'm there for you now. Can you accept that? Because I see things differently now. I got you now. I'm never letting go of you now. No matter what, the sky could be falling and this person is going to be there. Okay? Look at that. Again, y'all saw me shuffle. How can I help you? How can I help you? I'm helping you now. Like, whatever you need. Like, they're at your beck and call. They're at your beck and call. Whatever you need. I'm learning so much from you. Wow. Okay, group number 3. That is your reading on a message from the other side, from your loved one. Let me know down in the comments how this message resonates with you. And if you want to book a private reading with me, the information is pinned down below. I have 15 and 30-minute readings available.